Last month I had the weirdest date of my life where I got pooping in my pants sick in Spain. And my date had to take me to a foreign hospital instead of this. And I never want you to go through that ever, so story time. So I had a date planned, but as the day went on, I literally could not sit up on my own. My stomach was hurting that bad. I was really excited about the date. I laid in bed praying that my tummy would get better before our reservation, but instead I ended up shitting myself in my sleep. The hotel people had to come in and actually change the sheets. I felt so embarrassed and alone, and I didn't want to cancel. Anyway, my tummy kept getting worse. Weak, running to the bathroom every 5 minutes. I couldn't keep anything down. And instead of canceling the date with like a fake excuse, I told her what was actually happening. And she was adamant about taking me to the hospital. Like, what? So I get in a cab with this woman and she sees me at my worst. Y'all, I couldn't sit up properly. I was like sitting like this in the cab and like I could barely hold in my bowels. No exaggeration. I was shaking and like convulsing so bad that like I thought I must look like I was going through like some exorcism. Plus, I was chattering my teeth so much. I don't understand why. Like, it was these shivers I couldn't control. I thought I was going to chip a tooth. Like that. Like, how freaking embarrassing. The emergency room thankfully took me in fast because I'm in a freaking foreign country. I'm scared to death, no one's speaking English. And my date waited until they said she could come back with me, like, so patiently, which was so nice. The doctor said it was some sort of bacteria, like, I'm assuming from food poisoning. Honestly, it was so hard to understand what was actually wrong with me with the language barrier, but thank God they were so nice because I was nervous about being in a hospital in a foreign country. Anyway, the doctor pumped me up with the Zofran IV to calm my stomach. The nausea was so bad. And I knew I had heard about Zofran before because I work with Wisp, a healthcare company. Like, I'm familiar with the term, but I had never used it before. And I definitely didn't think I would need it on my trip. And I'm literally laying there with IV bags and just like, I kid you not, I had to stay at the hospital for hours. And I had to take extra probiotics and Zofran and fluid for days. But eventually I felt better and I got to go on a real date a few days later. Now I'm planning our next date with a stash of Zofran from Wisp for when I go back to Europe. And if you didn't already know, I'm doing an Eat, Pray, Gay, Love journey around Europe while I work and play for the summer. I'm so glad I took the time to put these business systems in place so I can go on this freedom journey around Europe, eat, pray, gay, love. And if you're a queer woman or an ally, you're going to want to follow because it's an adventure. And I'm so grateful for the freedom that I have because of my online business. Anyway, now I'm thinking smart and I ordered a stash of Zofran from Wisp for before I go on this vacation or work, play, lifestyle trip. I can always have it in my bag and never end up in a foreign country hospital again. So consider stocking up on Wisp Zofran too if you are planning on heading out of the country. You don't want to be unprepared like I was when